the Sheik, and Steam Fried Asian pulling out the Falcon. So earlier, Steam Fried Asian, he was missing a lot of tech chase opportunity stuff, like he did just barely with the stomp. He'll have the right idea in going for the stomp and in the general direction. He just isn't timing it right, which is unfortunate for him because it puts him almost in an even worse position than it would be if he just guessed the wrong direction. But even with that, he's made some good adjustments to keep Lil'Blue out. Lil'Blue looking a bit flustered from that first stock, you know, shaking his head just a little bit. We'll see what he can do though. This definitely is, I think this matchup might be a little bit Sheik favored as long as Lil'Blue can not make, avoid combos coming out from Steam Fried. If he can avoid combos from Steam Fried, then Lil'Blue can definitely do this. Just because Sheik has the better neutral and footsies game than Falcon does, whereas Falcon relies really hard on his combo game. Ooh, a nice back air will put Steam Fried in a bad position. Ooh, Lil'Blue just a little bit too slow to punish the recovery onto the platform, and a nice knee from Steam Fried Asian will take off another stock before Lil'Blue's able to secure Steam Fried's first. We'll come back and immediately secure it though. However, Steam Fried has a stock lead. And I mean, just momentum-wise, that's good for Steam Fried. Because since he's able to secure the stock before Lil'Blue is, it gets in Lil'Blue's head a little bit more. And it gives him a bit more momentum to work with coming in, because he'll now have the advantage with he had the advantage with the invincibility frames coming out. And now he has a 2-stock lead. Very good sequence of events for Steam Fried. Lil'Blue racked on quite a bit of percent against Steam Fried. Not enough to quite just kill him randomly, but enough to help secure the kill. Enough to get him off stage, but Lil'Blue just whiffs everything in that last couple seconds. Cancels the needles a little bit too late, misses the up B. A little bit unfortunate coming out from him, but we'll be heading to Dreamland now. And I think Dreamland will definitely favor Sheik in this matchup. Because Falcon not going to be able to get his early kills off with his combos. So if he gets Lil'Blue in a combo at like an earlier percent, then he's not going to be able to kill off of it. Whereas Lil'Blue, if Lil'Blue's going to kill his Sheik, he's going to kill regardless of the stage. But Steam Fried gets him at just enough percent to get the reverse hitbox of the knee to secure Lil'Blue's first stock. We'll see what Lil'Blue can do to help secure this stock though. He's taking 16% on his second stock, but has himself in a good position to be able to take off this first stock from Steam Fried. Whiffs the forward air after the forward tilt, which is unfortunate. That definitely could have secured the stock, but because he whiffed that, just gonna put himself in a little bit of a worse position. And he whiffs that again. Unfortunate. Lil'Blue seeming a bit flustered and really getting in his own head, you know. Lil'Blue's gotta be shaking his head after that one. Steam Fried just hogs the ledge from him. Finally gets off the first stock from Steam Fried Asian, but Steam Fried securing his second stock before. Steam Fried being able to secure that second stock before Lil'Blue's able to secure his first, like I said in the last game, it's just going to be a huge momentum lead for him. Nice neutral airs coming out from Lil'Blue and a nice forward air to be able to secure that stock. Lil'Blue, during that stock, shook up his play a little bit, you know, saying, all right, I can do this, you know. And he secured that stock without taking too much percent on himself, which is, it's good for him. Nice knee. Steam Fried whiffs the, not stop rather, he whiffs the knee after. Nice backer will get Lil'Blue off stage, and yeah, that's the stock. Steam Fried has a stock lead for himself again after that even stock. and we'll see. Lil'Blue, if he can kill this stock early, then he can definitely come back in this game. He needs like a good edge guard though to be able to do that, because if he lets himself get it too high, if he doesn't secure it early, then he's gonna be at too high of a percent just based on trades, and it'll make it so that during Steam Friend's last stock, Lil'Blue would effectively need to not get hit by almost anything. Lil'Blue doesn't quite get the recovery. Steam Friend doing a good job at hogging that ledge so that Lil'Blue can't recover. And the second game will go to Steam Fried. Lil'Blue switching to his Jigglypuff. I like the switch up coming out from Lil'Blue after losing the second game, you know. Just shaking up things a little, because Steam Fried, he just knew what Lil'Blue was going to do in any situation. Nice crouch cancel against the rapid jabs coming out from Steam Fried, and gets a rest on it. Just racks up a bit of percent. He doesn't quite get the KO because we're on Dreamland. If you were on a different stage like Battlefield or, you know, just something else, then it probably would have KO'd. But because we were on Dreamland, it didn't quite KO. But, you know. So this matchup, Jigs versus Falcon. Falcon is going to have a harder time comboing Jigs because of how floaty and light she is. But at the same time, like a lot of random percents are just going to KO. Lil'Blue whiffs a rest and pays the price for it. Steam Fried SDs though, so it doesn't really matter. Even stocks. Steam Fried taunted after the whiffed rest coming from Lil'Blue, and then immediately bodied himself by SDing. A nice crouch to go under the grab from Steam Fried to rest, and then because Falcon doesn't have the best recovery in the game, he was not able to recover, even though he was set in the opposite direction. Another nice stock coming out from Lil'Blue, doing a lot better with his Jigs than he was doing with his Sheik. Has a stock lead for himself. Like, that was just a beautiful combo to arrest, and now he has a full stock lead against Steam Fried. So you can actually play very aggressively right now with how he's going to rest. Because you'll see players like Hungrybox, like, if they have a stock lead, like, they're not going to be afraid to, like, try to rest you. Whereas if Lil'Blue is in Steam Fried's position right now, if Steam Fried had 2 stocks and Lil'Blue had 1, he wouldn't be able to play as aggressively as the rest. But it doesn't even look like Lil'Blue wants to do that. He just wants to space him out with back airs. And if the opportunity presents himself, I'm sure he's going to use the rest to secure the stock. But unless he doesn't have to, I don't think he's going to. A nice stomp from Steam Fried will take off the stock from Lil'Blue, but Steam Fried's at a fairly high percent, so it'll be really easy to just knock him off stage and back air, like, apply the wall of pain. And if he does get a rest, it is going to KO. And Lil'Blue takes off a game, doing very well, not letting Steam Fried 3-0 him, which is good, keeping himself in this tournament. We'll see if he can make the comeback and move on from losers quarters. Sticking with the Jigglypuff, and we're now going to Yoshi's story. Lil'Blue's gonna die at like any percent now. Like Lil'Blue's now in like stomp to knee kill percent. Like, we are on Yoshi's story, ladies and gentlemen. But Steam Fried is also gonna die from rest at like now. Like, get 1 hit and then crouch into rest is all Lil'Blue needs to secure the stock. So, you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword for Steam Fried, but Steam Fried chose this as a counter pick, saying he's a little bit confident about his abilities on the stage, and goes for the Falcon Punch on the whiffed rest. I dig the Falcon Punch. Not, like, even if, like, I know it's better to charge a smash attack because it has more knockback, but the Falcon Punch is so cool. I love it. It reminds me of my childhood and just spamming that move because I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. But Lil'Blue has a little bit of a percent lead for himself. Like a couple back airs or a forward air string off stage to be able to secure Steam Fried Asian stock. Doesn't quite read that tech roll on the platform. And a nice down throw to knee will secure the stock, but Lil'Blue coming in, answering right back with the forward air to secure Steam Pride Asian stock and keep the game even. Steam Pride gets the grab. Almost dies from the second up air as at 60%. Ooh, a nice sequence of events. I would have liked to see an up throw instead of the back throw that Lil'Blue went for to try to put him in a situation for like an up air into rest. But Lil'Blue wasn't quite sure if he was in the percent for that, so just played it safe and threw him into a bad position. But Steam Pride secures the stock from Lil'Blue. This is possibly Lil'Blue's last stock of this tournament, so we'll see what he can do to try to prevent that and take it to a game 5. Steam Pride is definitely at a percent where he can kill him, but he can't rest right now. Because of how the blast zones work on Yoshi's story, if he rests, then Steam Pride can come in and then just charge a forward smash and he's dead. But now Lil'Blue, that since he secured that first stock, if he knows a rest is going to hit, he can rest because it'll kill Steam Pride, and Steam Pride can't come back because of Yoshi's story and kill him for the punish. Ooh, a nice back air from Steam Pride, punishing the pound from Lil'Blue on the recovery. Just walling him out with back airs right now. Very underutilized option for Falcon at certain levels of play. And a nice down throw to knee will secure the stock on Lil'Blue, and Steam Pride will move on 3-1.